Hello everyone, and welcome to a brief summary of A Midsummer Night's Dream, Act 1, Scene 1. Before we begin, I'm just going to explain a few things. In A Midsummer Night's Dream, there are two worlds that are coexisting simultaneously. One is the mortal world that all the humans live in. I will be representing this world in black and white in these depictions of A Midsummer Night's Dream. The other world is the fairy world, the world of magic and strange creatures. That world will be depicted in color. So when you see color, you will know that something magical is about to happen. Now, in addition to the two worlds, there are two classes of society that also exist. There is the nobility, the royalty, and then there are the lower class working people. So this play begins in the mortal world, where we see Theseus, king of Athens, preparing to marry Hippolyta, queen of the Amazons, in a few days' time. Theseus is impatient for the wedding, so he orders his master of ceremony to round up some entertainment so they can pass the time over the next few days. Now into this happy scene walks four people: Aegeus, his daughter Hermia, and two young noblemen, Demetrius and Lysander. So we have a little love triangle going on here. Aegeus wants Hermia to marry Demetrius, but she's like, I want to marry Lysander. Aegeus says, I'm the dad, and the law says I get to choose, and I choose Demetrius. Lysander pipes up and says, we shouldn't even be having this discussion. Demetrius, until just recently, was engaged to Hermia's friend Helena, but he broke it off because he thought Hermia was prettier. So Theseus says, look, Hermia, this is the law. Aegeus gets to pick who you marry. If you don't like it, you got two choices. You can either become a nun, or we can kill you. Oh, and you have to make a decision by my wedding, which is in 4 days. Everyone then leaves the scene, except for Hermia and Lysander. Hermia is extremely upset by what she has just learned, and believes that her relationship with Lysander is over. But Lysander tells her not to worry. He has an aunt who lives outside of town. If they can make it to the aunt's house, they can be married outside of Athenian law, and then there will be no cause to put Hermia to death. Hermia thinks this plan is great, and agrees to meet with Lysander the following night. It is at this point that Hermia's friend Helena enters. Helena is in the depths of despair, having just been dumped by Demetrius. But Hermia and Lysander tell her, don't worry, we are planning to elope. So Demetrius is all yours. Good luck. And with that, Hermia and Lysander depart to make preparations for the following evening. Helena is now left alone, and she's so desperate to get Demetrius back that she decides that if she tells Demetrius about Hermia and Lysander's plan to run away and be married secretly, then maybe Demetrius will come back to her. Okay, whatever you have to tell yourself, Helena. And that is the end of Act 1, Scene 1.